Hello YouTube, the Bose MIE2 headset. Now there's a difference, there's an MIE2 and MIE2i, kind of confusing, but as far as I can tell, the main difference is when it comes to their microphone. This one has a microphone slash remote, and the MIE2i has a microphone slash remote slash volume up and down, which actually doesn't make sense to me, because if I want to turn my volume up and down on my phone, which I can't find, oh my god, woohoo, I thought I lost my phone. If I'm going to turn my volume up and down my phone, it's in my pocket, and I just turn it up and down. Yeah. So, let's start with the cable. That was a little bit inappropriate. Let's start with the cable. This is really flashy looking cable, just like the trademarked Bose cable, and it seems like it's a bit of a show-off, so some of you guys might love it, that people are looking at you and they're like, oh, check out this guy with his nice pair of expensive headphones. I totally want to go to bed with them. But for me, I think it's a little bit too much of a show-off, so you know what? I hide it down my shirt anyway, and you know what? I'm going to explain that later. Let's start with the cable. There are less chances of this cable breaking because, as you can see on this ear tip right here, right there, that thing is made out of rubber, and you can totally bend it back and forth, and there are less chances of you breaking the cable inside, the actual wire inside. Now, I'm not talking about the whole thing kind of just like snapping off, which would suck, but there is a cable inside that could snap off after a lot of, you know, movement, wear and tear, and this kind of eases it, this rubber part over there. And here we go. Let's look at the other end. This end. I love this end, actually. So, first of all, that's nice and rubbery. That's good. And as you can see, it's in a 45-degree angle. Bam! You can still see my eye. As you can see, it's in a 45-degree angle. And I like that because the normal Apple earphones right here, wire freaking everywhere, it just sticks straight out. And my problem with that is when I have this in my pocket and I bend down to pick up, I don't know, $5 on the floor or soap in prison, when I bend down, you know, this cable kind of just gets scrunched like that for my jeans. Not that I have tight jeans, as you can see right there, I don't have tight jeans, and I pull myself, but I'm fine. So, I like it that this thing is in a 45-degree angle. Kind of lets me know that it's going to last a little, it's going to last for a while. Ooh, and if it does break, you got 1 year. There's a 1-year warranty. You're going to have to go to their website and sign up and do all that stuff. Now, I'm looking at my list. It goes on the phone. Oh, it's long. That's good. That's what she said. And it's long enough. This is how I know it's long enough, because I put this headphone, my goodness, I'm doing a live demonstration here. I put this headphone down my shirt, kind of like so. I put this headphone down my shirt, and I clip the actual clip onto my chest like that, and then I run this up my shirt, and this is going to get awkward. I don't know if I'm going to cut this out or not. Probably not. Oh, by the way, this takes forever to put on like that. There you go. And this thing is running down my shirt right there. Ooh, there's a little bit of a nip slip there. This thing is running down my shirt, and there is enough length on this wire so that when the phone is connected to the other end, I don't have to unplug it to look at my phone. That's good. That's an excellent length. The remote. Oh no, I'm gonna have to take it out for you to check out the remote. No, I don't. I'm gonna suffer through this, damn it. As you can see, the remote is right there. It's tiny. It has one microphone in it. Don't they all have one microphone? It's got a microphone in it, and it has one button that you can't see right now, but I'm totally pressing it right now. The button is easy to press. I am a little bit worried about its water durability. Like, let's just say you were swimming for some reason. I don't know, what are you doing swimming with these things on? But you have wet hands for some reason, and you were to press this. I got a feeling that that water would seep right into this headset, would seep right into the microphone, and kind of break your remote. That's what happened with my Apple earphones. The remote actually broke. I can't use it anymore, and from time to time the volume goes up and down, and it drives me crazy because I'm listening to podcasts at triple speed, and when you miss 2 seconds, that's technically 4 seconds. I timed it. Remote, easy to press, good location. Oh, I love this location just because of how I wear this headphone like this. Some of you might be asking, why do you wear your headphone like a nerd, like a, I don't know. Girl. Why do you wear your headphone like this? I actually don't do that. I do it this. Because I don't like it getting snagged. You know, all these ladies totally go after me while I'm in the bus, and and guys too. You know, I'm these ladies go all, you know, right after me, and they just start touching me and start grabbing me, and I don't want them to rip my headphone out. So that's why I stick it down my shirt. Okay, moving on. The case. The case is this huge, humongo thingy-majiggy over here. As you can see, the clip-shitch, whatever this thing is called. These came with my headphone last time, and I've been using them. I love it. You know, your headphones actually last a whole lot longer when you have a case for them. So Bose provides this nice leathery, feely case thing, and you can totally tell it's pleather. But I guess if you want to show off again, you know, you whip this out and you're like, wow, is that a leather case? Oh my god, what's in that leather case? Oh man, I can totally see that wire over there. It's a Bose headphone, so I'm gonna go sleep with this guy. So, leather case, it's a little bit too big, but it is nice that Bose, you know, gave this to you pretty much. That's nice, but it's way too big. I stick it in my pocket and it kind of, you know, takes over the whole pocket. That's how big it is. I mean, here, look at this. Look at this. My iPhone is smaller than, you know, I can stick my iPhone in here. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Ah, look at that. Live. Look at Epiphany live. You got yourself a little iPhone purse. Huh? The iPurse. Okay. I'm looking at my list here because I just lost track of myself. It is cumbersome because, this thing is cumbersome because when you want to get your headphone out, you kind of have to unzip here, and if you have extra headsets in here, they kind of fall out. And what I like, this is actually my favorite, right? Oh no, I already lost my other case. Here we go. I love this because all you have to do is just squeeze that and it opens and you take your headphone out and you're fine. That's great. Ear tips. There are 6 different ear tips to choose from. Wow, that sounds different. There are 6 different ear tips to choose from. There's this finny looking thingy, whatever that is. And it's going to take me a while to put this back in my ears, and I might just give up right now. Okay. So there's 6 different ear tips that you can have, and I'm kind of rummaging through the box here. Let's get, there we go. There are these, you know, small, medium, large of those spinny thingies, and there are these normal earphones, ear tips that, come on, get out of there, just get out of there. And they look just like that. They actually look kind of delicious. I totally, no, eat one of these. And they are normal earphones. Stick them in your ear, and now I'll never get them out of my ear. I'll never get that out of my ear. I'm gonna have to get some tweezers and get it out. So it also comes with these 2 thingies. I don't know what they're called. They're 2.5 millimeter, I think. Hold on, let me check the box. They are, yeah, 2.5 millimeter adapters, and they are actually smaller than the tip of this thing. Right, this is the Bose right here, and that's a 2.5 millimeter. As you can see, there's a size difference, and that's because you stick your Bose in here. Ta-da! And now this works with your phone or whatever that works with. I don't have anything, so anything that works with, so that's kind of useless to me. 6 ear pieces. Oh, and it's also important. I still have this thing in my ear. It's also important that you keep this case because I bought this thing a year ago or whenever it was, and the ear tip fell out. The ear tip fell out, and it's pointless without the ear tip. And I'm looking at the time here. I'm reaching 10 minutes. Holy crap, I don't want to reach 10 minutes. Let's talk about the clip real fast. The clip is super awesome because, well, it's in the right location, and there are adapters. I already talked about that, and that's it for me. Oh man, I reached it before 10 minutes. Goodbye guys, thanks.